What if I told you that even in the 21st century, an age of smartphones, artificial intelligence, and space exploration, there are still mysteries so bizarre that science, governments, and even the sharpest minds on Earth cannot explain them? From planes vanishing into thin air, to signals from the stars that hint we may not be alone, to secret codes hidden across the internet that no one has ever cracked. These puzzles continue to baffle the world. Today, we're diving into the top 10 unsolved mysteries of the 21st century. These are not ghost stories or ancient legends. These are modern-day enigmas unfolding in our lifetime. And trust me, number one will leave you questioning reality itself. So grab a seat, turn down the lights, and get ready. Because by the end of this video, you might just see the world a little differently. Let's begin our countdown, starting with a strange signal from deep space that some scientists believe could be proof we're not alone. Mystery number 10, the WOW signal revisited. Our journey begins with a mystery that reaches far beyond Earth into the deepest corners of space. In 1977, a radio astronomer named Jerry Ammon detected a powerful 72-second signal from deep space. It was so unusual that he circled it on the printout and simply wrote the word "wow," giving birth to what is now known as the WOW signal. For decades, scientists debated whether it was a natural cosmic burst, interference from Earth, or perhaps something more. Fast forward to the 21st century. With powerful telescopes, satellites, and data analysis, researchers revisited the WOW signal to finally uncover the truth. And yet no explanation has ever fit perfectly. No star, no comet, no satellite matches the strange pattern of that mysterious signal. Could this have been a message from an intelligent civilization? A cosmic hello that we simply weren't ready to answer? To this day, the WOW signal remains one of the strongest candidates for alien contact. And yet, it has never repeated. Mystery number 9, the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight H370. Coming in at number 9 is a modern mystery that shook the entire world. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 vanished while flying from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. On board were 239 passengers and crew. The plane simply disappeared from radar without a single distress signal. Despite one of the largest search operations in aviation history, covering millions of square miles of ocean, the main wreckage has never been found. Only a few fragments washed up on distant shores. Theories range from catastrophic technical failure to pilot sabotage to even more bizarre possibilities like hijacking or secret military involvement. But none fully explain how a massive Boeing 777 could vanish in the age of satellites and GPS. To this day, families of the passengers still demand answers, and aviation experts admit MH370 remains one of the greatest mysteries in modern flight history. How does a plane carrying hundreds of people simply disappear without a trace? In the 21st century, that question is as chilling as it is unexplained. Mystery number 8, Havana syndrome. Number 8 takes us into the shadowy world of government secrets and strange illnesses. In late 2016, U.S. diplomats stationed in Havana, Cuba, began reporting bizarre symptoms: sudden headaches, dizziness, ringing in the ears, and even memory loss. Some said it felt like their brains were being microwaved. Soon, similar cases appeared in China, Washington, D.C., and across the globe. The phenomenon became known as Havana syndrome. Intelligence agencies investigated, suspecting it could be caused by a secret sonic or microwave weapon. Others claimed it was psychological, perhaps mass hysteria triggered by stress. But here's the chilling part. After years of research, no single cause has ever been proven. No weapon was ever found, and no theory explains every case. Were these officials targeted by a new kind of technology? Or was it all in their minds? To this day, Havana syndrome remains one of the strangest medical and political mysteries of the 21st century. Mystery number 7. The Khamar-Daban incident. At number 7, we move deep into Siberia, to a haunting story often compared to the infamous Dyatlov Pass tragedy. In 1993, a group of 7 experienced hikers set out on the Khamar-Daban mountain range. Only one would return alive. The surviving member, Valentina Utochenko, later testified that her group suddenly fell ill, vomiting, foaming at the mouth, and collapsing one by one. Within hours, 6 of her friends were dead. The strange part? No signs of avalanche, no obvious injuries, no explanation. Decades later, the case was revisited in the 21st century with modern forensic analysis. Still, no clear cause was found. Some point to poisoned water, others to secret military experiments in the region. But like Dyatlov, the truth remains locked in those icy mountains. One survivor's story is all we have, and the Khamar-Daban incident continues to puzzle investigators worldwide. Mystery number 6. Oumuamua, the interstellar visitor. In 2017, astronomers detected something entering our solar system that had never been seen before. They named it Oumuamua, a Hawaiian word meaning scout or messenger. At first, scientists thought it was just a comet or asteroid. But then, things got weird. Unlike any rock we've ever tracked, Oumuamua was long, thin, and cigar-shaped, more like a spaceship than an asteroid. Even the stranger, it accelerated as it passed by the sun, moving in a way that didn't match the physics of space debris. Some scientists suggested it could be coated in hydrogen ice, but others had a more mind-blowing theory. Harvard professor Avi Loeb famously proposed that Oumuamua might not be natural at all, but possibly a piece of alien technology, like a probe sent from another civilization. To this day, we may never know because Oumuamua left our solar system just as mysteriously as it arrived. A visitor from the stars, or something else entirely. Mystery number 5. The Taos. Number 5 takes us to a small desert town in New Mexico called Taos, where residents report hearing a mysterious sound, a low, persistent hum that won't go away. Imagine the distant rumble of an engine, but with no car, no factory, no source. Some people hear it every day. Others hear nothing at all. Since the early 1990s, scientists, engineers, and even the U.S. government have tried to track down the source. Could it be underground vibrations, secret military technology, or is it something in the human ear itself? Despite countless investigations, no single explanation has ever been proven. What makes it even creepier is that similar hums have been reported all over the world, in the UK, Canada, and even Australia. If it's not local, then what exactly is causing it? A natural phenomenon we don't yet understand, or something deliberately hidden. The Taos hum remains one of the most unsettling modern-day mysteries, heard by thousands, explained by no one. Mystery number 4. The Max Headroom, broadcast intrusion. At number 4, we go back to one of the strangest moments in television history, an unsolved hack that still baffles experts even in the 21st century. On November 22, 1987, Chicago residents watching TV suddenly saw their broadcast hijacked. The screen flickered, and a man wearing a creepy Max Headroom mask appeared, speaking in distorted voices and moving erratically. The intrusion lasted less than 2 minutes, but it terrified viewers. Engineers quickly regained control, but the question remained: who was behind it? In today's digital age, with advanced forensics and cyber tracking, you'd think the culprit would have been caught long ago, and yet the mystery remains unsolved. Was it an elaborate prank, a political message, or something darker? Even decades later, investigators admit they still have no leads. The Max Headroom incident shows us that sometimes, even in our hyper-connected world, those who want to remain hidden can. Mystery 3. Cicada 3301. Number 3 takes us deep into the internet's dark corners with one of the most mysterious puzzles of all time. Cicada 3301. In January 2012, an image appeared on an online forum with a cryptic message: "We are looking for highly intelligent individuals." It was signed simply, Cicada 3301. What followed was a global scavenger hunt involving complex cryptography, hidden codes in music and images, and even clues posted physically on telephone poles in cities around the world. The puzzles returned in 2013 and 2014. But then, just as mysteriously, Cicada vanished. Who was behind it? Some believe it was a secret recruitment tool for the CIA or MI6. Others think it was a hacker collective or even an advanced AI testing human problem solvers. To this day, no one knows for sure. Cicada 3301 remains one of the internet's greatest unsolved mysteries, proof that even in the digital age, secrets can hide in plain sight. Mystery Go 2. The Somerton Man updated. Our number 2 mystery begins on a beach in Australia in 1948, where a well-dressed man was found dead with no ID, no belongings, and no obvious cause of death. In his pocket, investigators discovered a tiny rolled-up paper with just 2 words: Tamam Shud, Persian for "it is finished." He became known as the Somerton Man. For decades, the case went unsolved. Who was he? Was he a spy, a fugitive, or simply a man with a secret? Then, in the 21st century, modern DNA analysis brought the mystery back to life. In 2022, researchers claimed they had finally identified him as Carl Webb, an electrical engineer from Melbourne. But instead of solving the puzzle, the discovery raised even more questions. Why was he carrying a cryptic note? Why did no one report him missing for years? And what truly caused his death? Even with modern technology, the Somerton Man remains an unsolved enigma that continues to haunt investigators more than 70 years later. Mystery number 1. The Black Knight Satellite Conspiracy. And finally, at number 1, we reach a mystery that stretches beyond Earth itself, the legend of the Black Knight satellite. For decades, conspiracy theorists have claimed that a strange object has been orbiting our planet, far older than any human-made satellite. Some say it's 13,000 years old, placed there by aliens to watch us. In the 21st century, new NASA photographs and signals reignited the conspiracy. Some believe the images show proof of an unknown object circling Earth. Others insist it's just space junk, like a lost thermal blanket from a past mission. But here's the chilling part. No one can fully explain every photo, every signal, or why this legend refuses to die. Is the Black Knight simply a myth fueled by imagination, or is something really out there, silently watching us from the shadows of space? Until we have proof, it remains the greatest unsolved mystery of the 21st century, and maybe the oldest one of all. And there you have it. The top 10 unsolved mysteries of the 21st century. From strange sounds echoing across the desert, to planes that vanish without a trace, to cosmic visitors that challenge everything we know about the universe. These mysteries prove one thing. Even in our high-tech, digital age, the world is still full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. But now, I want to hear from you. Which of these mysteries do you think will be solved in our lifetime? Could MH370 still be discovered? Could Havana syndrome finally be explained? Or do you believe some of these puzzles are destined to remain unsolved forever? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a journey into the unknown. Because in our next video, we'll uncover mysteries that governments and powerful organizations don't want you to know about. Until then, stay curious. And remember, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.